What's up, everyone? Tetrick85 here, and welcome to Season 3 of my Sheffield Wednesday career mode here on FIFA 16. And this is going to potentially be my final season in this career mode. I'm still undecided whether or not I want to go for a 4th season or not. But regardless, this season my main focus is going to be Champions League, but I'm actually going to be starting things off by playing this Community Shield game against Manchester City. And for those of you that may not be keeping up in this series, we are the reigning Premier League champions, whereas Manchester City did win the FA Cup last season, so it's the Premier League champs versus the FA Cup champions. But you can see Goats are going to be making his debut. I'm going to show you guys the starting 11 here in a bit, but before we do that, I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. We're going to go this way. And you can see the Premier League table. You can see, I think it's Crystal Palace, Burnley, and Bournemouth coming up. I was trying to look to see who came up, but it's a Bournemouth, Burnley, and Crystal Palace. They're making their way back up to the Premier League. We don't know who we're going to be playing in the Champions League, I don't think. Let me see here real quick. No, it's too early yet. And not only are we facing Manchester City in the Community Shield, but we're also going to be facing them first in the Premier League. Though I will not show that on camera because I will be showing all the away fixtures in the Champions League this year. But we're going to take a look at the rest of England to see how that's shaping up before we get into it. And I'm also going to show you guys our opening budget, our objectives, as well as our transfers that we've made. Wimbledon somehow, I thought they were at the bottom, but apparently not. That must be that glitching effect again. Swansea getting back-to-back promotions, Sunderland going down. No real surprises here, well, other than Brighton and Brentford. And I'm looking right now here in the... And that's pretty much what you expect from League 2, so the English footballing pyramid is somewhat going back to normal. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys objectives here, which Marcos Lopez, he wants to play in this game. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Starting with the Champions League, it says they want us to reach a quarterfinal, though we are going to go ahead and try to win it this year if we can. League objective, they want us to qualify for the Champions Cup, which, to be honest with you, I don't care if I go back-to-back in the league, just as long as I qualify for the Champions League again. Our budget is $37 million, which we don't have that now, which I'll talk about that here in a minute. And they want us to reach a quarterfinal of the Cup, which is the FA Cup, which I'll probably end up doing that objective and not going any further than that. And just to show us our... how we did last season. You can see we have 15 in the budget, yeah, and 70 grand in wages. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I did make one transfer here, which it's going to be a bit controversial, but once I tell you guys exactly why, then hopefully you guys will understand. But you can see Goetze, Badstuber, Brooks, Susaeta, Gomez, and Mendy coming in on pre-contracts. But the one signing that I have made is I did decide to do an upgrade on the striking position, and that is Jackson Martinez. And I ended up paying him $36 million for him, plus Lucas Joao. And I just felt Lucas Joao was just low-rated of a backup, and Forestieri isn't quite high enough to be a starter, so that's why I went with this. Martinez did give me a bit of a hard time getting him contract, but finally I was able to lock him down for 3 years at $225 grand and 20% goal scoring bonus. But I ended up getting him. And you can see the starting 11. This is the starting 11 I'll be rolling with against Manchester City. You can see Martinez, Goetze, Susaeta, Mendy, Gomez, Brooks, and Badstuber. All 7 of the new boys are going to be featuring to some capacity of this particular game. And Lopez, I will be in there at some point. Goetze, I think, when the time comes. I could actually have him as a striker as well, but, I mean, he can either play as a center forward, left mid, or center mid, so I'm probably going to end up dropping him to center mid whenever I sub him off. I'm probably going to sub off I'm probably going to sub off Mendy, depending on how he does. Bannon will stay in there, and I'll probably end up subbing one of these guys, but... And you can see our bench. Really, really good looking bench. Flanagan's really the only one that's kind of low rated, as well as Lopez, but hey, I'm okay with the bench as it is, but we're going on 5 minutes here, almost 6 minutes, and I have not started this game yet. I'm going to go ahead. Without further ado, I pretty much said everything I wanted to say anyway, but, do I want to do away kits, or do I want to do... I'll do home kits. I'll do the highlighter color on Manchester City. Clear skies at Wembley. Martin Atkinson is our referee, which really doesn't matter, but we are going to go ahead. You can see John Brooks right there modeling our kit. I think that's John Brooks anyway. It could be somebody else. That would be embarrassing if it was. Oh, and one thing I did that you probably noticed in transfer negotiations too is that I did sell Sabine Marino as well, which you guys feel free to go back and pause, which I really should have talked about my outgoings more. And I do plan on selling McGeady as well. But really the two big moves I made were bringing in Jackson Martinez and selling Sabine Marino. You can see Mario Goetz is the feature player here. I figured I brought in my two wingers on pre-contract, and I do have Matias as well as Gonzalez. Gonzalez can play as a right winger. As a matter of fact, that is his preferred position. So I'm going to put him back there because of Marcos Lopez being my new backup cam behind Goetze. And I decided that Sabine Marino, he really didn't light the world on fire last year, so...
Well, some managers, if they lose usually, will tell you that this is a pre-season game. The winners want it counted in the records. It certainly counts for us commentators as a proper appearance. The goal scorers count properly in the records of the players as well. It is the FA Community Shield, the winners of the FA Cup against the winners of the league.
No, I mean, I've won this competition, I've lost it as well, and winning it is by far the better option going into the new league season.
But when you're a forward and you come into a new club, you know from your own experience, Alan, you want to make a good start. Here's
two big signings right there, an 87 rated and an 85 rated player in there, which I need to change Goetz's number to 19.
Not having found the back of the net.
Well, it's an interesting signing, isn't it, Mario Goetze, to get somebody who's scored the winning goal in a World Cup final.
It is a marvellous signing, and talking to some of the fans, they are very excited about.
I will never forget that.
In action.
Manchester City's lineup today.
He's actually one of my all-time favorite footballers, Mario Götze. I think he still plays for Eintracht Frankfurt, I'm not mistaken. I don't think he's a starter in that team. He kind of comes off the bench every now and then because he's kind of having some health issues, I guess. But
let's look at Sheffield Wednesday.
I will never forget that goal of that World Cup winning goal. That was against Argentina and Lionel Messi back in the 2014 edition of the competition.
Never rule out a team, the weaker team here against the stronger one, especially on this kind of occasion. The whole country watching, big crowd.
Seeing a lot of debuts here, so hopefully, okay, we got Ibai Gomez right here. Who's going to score the first goal here?
He's got that.
Bannon, good save. Normally he scores from there.
That's a corner.
Suteita. No!
Not much in that. It was a whisker wide of the post.
Good technique on that strike by our centre-back Brooks, the American international. I don't think he's featuring in the American side anymore, but oh.
We can tell he knows the game.
Goetze, can you score in your debut? Yes, you can.
He has made an immediate impact with this goal.
Oh, the perfect start for the lad, and didn't he take it well? And the keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
Bad pass. Face scan could be a little bit better, but But of course, everybody knows the Dortmund side that was in the Champions League. They made it all the way to the final. I believe it was in 2012, where they ended up losing to Bayern Munich. But that run that they had the likes of Lewandowski, Götze, Royce, Grosskreutz, Schmelzer, Superdic, Hummels, Weidenfeller, players like that.
And in goes the cross.
Oh, that was too close.
Away by the keeper.
Can't really get much going out wide here so far. That could potentially be a problem.
Ibai Gomez. Here comes the cross. Shot on.
That.
Target.
Darn it. Kind of a struggle so far. Come on. What is Martinez doing out wide? He's offside.
The defenders, they've caught him offside and by quite a long way too.
Not a good way to start Season 3, folks. I'm really struggling to create chances here. And the only reason why I have my goal is because I have Manchester City made a bad back pass, but so far I've not been able to do squat so far in this game.
Gonna cross it. Martinez, that's a brilliant goal.
Jackson Martinez.
He's absolutely delighted with that, and why wouldn't you be scoring on your debut?
So we have Götze and Martinez scoring on their debuts here.
Not far away, but it was a really good.
Was it Ibai Gomez that delivered that across, or I don't know.
Restarting at 2-0.
That could have been Quirk Valley. I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Susaeta.
Susaeta, forcing a good save from. I believe that's Joe Hart.
Gone out for a throw-in.
This was back when they had Joe Hart in goal and not
Ibai Gomez.
Ederson.
And in goes the cross. Martinez.
Should have done better with that.
Yeah, he couldn't have connected any better with the header, but really good agility from that keeper.
Past one defender.
Susaeta, can you get on that board? Yes, you can.
And in with the goal.
Well, if Gomez didn't get his assist before, he certainly has one now. Yet another debut goal here. This time coming from Marco Susaeta.
I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Really accurate cross.
Oh, it's a brilliant header.
So if you hear that in the background, that's just my dogs. And funnily enough, when last year we participated in the Community Shield, we were up against Manchester United. This time we're up against Manchester City. Of course, last year we were the Cup winners and Manchester United were the league champions. This time City are the Cup winners and we are the league champions. Boom! So Gomez gets on the score sheet too. So each of our front four, if you want to call it that, have goals.
What a great goal that was, Alan.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Beautiful goal.
And the way he's lost his marker there, it's a really smart finish.
It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this 4-0.
Okay, Barry Bannon, can you do one of your long bombs, or is that beyond you? No, well, that was a good attempt. Couldn't have really placed that any better, to be fair. Got quite a few stars on this team now, but Barry Bannon's still... Oh, come on, Brooks. I think we would have had a better chance if we had just done what I wanted them to do to begin with. These corners are good. Bannon, can you...
Well, it was a chance, but
what the hell was that?
Take the credit for that. It's a long way wide.
Yeah, he certainly saw him coming. I think it put him off. He took his eye off the ball there.
Yeah, that's shockingly bad from... Oh, yes!
It's a great debut, isn't it? A double on his debut.
Well, what price a hat-trick for this boy now?
Yeah, this is easily Bannon's worst game that I played with him.
I cannot believe he took that on, you know, so far.
And once again, Götze taking advantage of a miscue from the Manchester City back line.
You're losing count. It's 5-0.
Okay, now we can just... Now I'm just trying to get the ball back and just run out the... Unless we do that, which... I know I just said the exact opposite of what I said I was going to do, but... Come on, get... What? Mendy, how did you not get that? Okay, Mendy's been absolutely invisible in this game, so I think I'm going to sub him off. Get... What? Mendy. That's two bonehead things you've done so far, and he's done. Okay, let's try to keep the ball now. Okay, yeah, Mendy's done.
Good first half.
Mendy is done.
Community Shield. Half-time whistle's gone, and they will be delighted going back to their dressing room with that first half performance.
Yeah, they will. They caught the opposition.
Yeah, if he's going to be doing that nonsense, he's not going to get very many games from me. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was ass, to put it blunt. We have a slight edge in possession. Yeah, Mendy's gonna be coming off because I'm done with Mendy. Those last couple minutes were atrocious. And let's see, Susaita I may end up keeping on. Gomez I might have to sub off. I don't know. Be nice to put Matias on there and maybe I'll put Lopez, the other Lopez on, and maybe give our leading goal scorer from last year's shot. I don't know. We'll see.
As far as central midfield players' performances have gone in games we've seen recently, Alan, this is right up there, isn't it? He's going to be replaced now.
Well, I thought he was going to be in for a really tough battle.
What were you watching, Martin? Especially those last couple minutes of the first half. He was atrocious.
And coming off rightfully to plenty of applause.
Of course he was going to do that to me. Long bomb!
Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah,
good power on that, but not the accuracy.
With 45 minutes gone, Alan, the first 45 minutes with his new club, how do you think he's done?
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure
they're really focusing on Götze.
In the second half.
I would like to give him a hat-trick. I'm not going to force it, but I would like for him to get a hat-trick. Yeah, there's nobody around. He may get an assist here, I don't know. Not with that header from Marcos Lopez. Wow, okay. Bannon, what are you doing? Both my center mids are disappointing me in this game. What's going on, guys? Okay, go! There we go.
It's a good one. That's a brilliant goal.
Couldn't score on the header in his first touch, but he was able to score there.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught.
Okay, let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, Gomez and Susaita are pretty much staying, but... Oh, do I want to take off Götze? I do want to take off Martinez, though. I do want to give Forestieri a shot, and then my last sub will probably... But I'm going to try for another few minutes to get Götze his hat-trick, but if I can't, then he's going to have to settle for the brace.
What a finish.
They're going to take off the forwards, as often is the case, being substituted. One goal, he might have thought with the time left he might get more, but he's happy to get the one, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it was a well-taken goal, and a really good performance from him, I thought. Really solid.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Okay, come on, folks.
Nicolas Otamendi. Michel Macedo. Substitution coming up.
Oh, that was close. He was just inches away from the hat-trick. That would have been beautiful. Come on, come on, come on. Guys. Wakey, wakey. There's no reason why Quick Velia couldn't have got to that ball. None. Shoot. Now it's gonna be freaking fun trying to get the ball off these guys. They're doing to me what I usually do to the opponents towards the end of the game. I can't even get the ball off these guys. Come on.
Well, if you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man.
Is that onside?
Goal! That is, believe it or not, a debut hat-trick. Quite a fantastic achievement. Don't see
There
this
we go.
Alan.
No, you don't. Maybe the only way he's down now for this lad, but what a start for him.
Well, there is a saying that things come in threes. They've come in threes for him, a hat-trick.
Not just...
And then, because of his hat trick, it's going to be his final touch. And I'm going to be bringing on Lopez.
3 goals, but he's played really well. His overall game has been top class today.
Well, here's a chance now with the scorer coming off to revisit that goal, Alan.
Yeah, well, there might be a few fingers pointed at the keeper, but I don't think so. He's hit it so hard from that distance.
I have to say,
I mean, he is a World Cup winner for a reason. He will score goals like that. What?
Racking up the goals.
Okay, the game kind of screwed me there.
Susaeta.
That's offside.
Just got to keep calm. Oh, it's in there.
Did that come off?
Offside. That's what the assistant
I don't think it
said.
matters if it came off the Manchester City player. That the intended crash was still towards an onside player.
Seemed to time his run really well.
That's gone out for a throw-in.
That's not who I wanted to pass it to.
Substitution imminent now.
Ooh, good goal by Marcos Lopez. Beautiful. Lopez to Lopez. That was beautiful.
And it's something of a dying art amongst players these days. The ability to use the neck muscles like that. Great header.
That was a hell of a good header. That definitely made up for the header he did earlier.
There's only really one team in it. Only one.
Not that the header he did earlier was bad, but it was kind of... Oh, that was wide.
Fantastic goal.
That would have been a fantastic goal, Martin, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. Ah, Lopez, you could have done better with that. Oh, come on, get the ball!
Sterling.
Get the ball off these guys, folks.
A substitution in this match. Jesus Navas.
Look at this, I can't get the ball off, okay.
The ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch.
Okay, Bannon, one last shot, a chance for you to score a goal.
Very good stop here.
That was a very awkwardly kicked ball, but forces a corner. I guess we'll take that. Brooks! There we go. And another debut goal. So we got 5 of our 7 debutants here that scored a goal in this game. The only ones that didn't were Nampalis, Mendy, and... No, unless, once I get the ball back, I'm just going to keep it. Yeah, Mendy and Badstuber are the only debut players that I'm going to have that's not going to score. Okay, we're just going to keep the ball now.
To Brooks. Holger Badstuber. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Holger Badstuber.
We're just going to go ahead and just keep on volleying the ball.
referee. It's a fine fixture with a lot of history. Was the Charity Shield, now the Community Shield. And this team have won it, and won it well.
They have won it well. They've played some good football, and if they can take that through to the main part of the season...
Good performance overall. No real complaints other than Mendy being a bit of an egghead towards the end of the first half.
It's not all about individual. They've got some good individuals up there getting part of this and being perhaps picked out by the...
Midfield was just pretty much my problem area in this game. But other than that, I mean, the wingers grew into the game. You could make an argument about Martinez not having a great game, but he did score for me. But overall, as a big picture thing, that really was not a bad game at all. I mean, anytime you cream Manchester City like we have, then that's pretty good going. But yeah, Gomez, he only did get credited with the one assist. That one that I thought he assisted on, he didn't. Wait a minute, let me see. So, yeah, so that was Quirkvelia, the one that I thought was Ibai Gomez, but it wasn't. It was Quirkvelia. Now, from here on out, I'm going to be doing the 3 away Champions League fixtures in the group. That's going to be not commentary for me. Then I'll be doing my halfway point, and then I'll be doing the rest of the rounds of Champions League. Lopez scoring a brace. I can't really complain about that. As far as drills, I was going to give one to Lucas Joao, but I ended up getting rid of him, so it's time to give somebody else. Do want to give some of my midfield. Who would I wanted? You know what? I'll train Mendy. I'm gonna train Mendy because I don't want to give up on the kid. I mean, that's just one game, so I mean I can't really give up on him. Bornstein is gonna be getting some drills as well. He will be popping up off and on for me. I might actually play him in a few Champions League matches. I don't know, but we are gonna go. Do we still not know who we're facing in the Champions League yet? Well, you will know by the next video, but yeah, we don't know who's going to be in the Champions League yet, but we are going to go ahead and stop there. And before we do, let me just go ahead and show you guys who I end up getting rid of. So, like I said, Sabine Marino ended up selling him to Feyenoord for $15 million. Kieran Lee ended up selling to Blackburn for $1.5 million, and Morsi is going to be spending the next 2 seasons at Dagon Red. So, but that's all the work I've done so far. I will be showing you guys any things that I've done at the beginning of the next video. Let me just see news feed here real quick. Community Shield Suseta was the man of the match according to FIFA. Gota shining in his debut. Lopez, a great win from him. And of course we end up winning the Community Shield, as you guys have already seen. But yeah, the next time I see you guys will be sometime here in the middle of September. That's when the first Champions League fixture will be. I'm thinking around the 13th will be the next one. And actually, no, it may not be the 13th. It just depends on whether or not it's a home fixture or away fixture. If it's an away fixture, it'll be here. But if it's a home fixture, the next fixture after that will probably either be the 27th or the 4th. So regardless, we'll be playing the first away game in the Champions League. And now we'll be playing every away game in the group, and then as far as the knockout stages, I'll be playing every second leg. I'll be simming the first leg, and I'll be playing the second leg. But that's gonna be what this third season, potentially final season, holds for the Sheffield Wednesday career mode. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Oh, wait. Before I end, I do want to show you guys attributes. I'm not ready to sign off just yet. I just want to show you guys how these guys are growing. But yeah, that should be it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And that's going to be it. So, but with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.